like in the beginning, red arc. But as we're going into this match, we're seeing, well, there's arc on the screen. That's the arc, yeah. For the Lightice and the GlobalFigure playing Miyako, Arima, and dang, letting the intros rock and everything.
Yeah, Lightice, local player, plays many different games. Honestly, like Strive, we'll play anything like BB, this game. So.
Yep, Samurai Showdown also has a history with that.
Yep, forgot about that one.
Yeah, but it seems like he's trying to strive for, getting skilled at Melty Blood, trying to get this corner in the corner, but he gets out there pretty rarely and gets switched to that 2M right over there. Wall splat, doesn't get much confirmation after that. Now has to deal with this pressure. Oh, fits the A-Town stomp. Yo, come on, let me ask you this, man. Like, when Miyako's doing all this pressure, when she's in your face, what are you thinking? Like, when you want to defend against this character?
I'm just going to try to block it out. I mean, really, the only thing she can have that's tricky is her BDP, which is the overhead. She runs and does overhead. That's actually tricky depending on how she does it, right? Also throw. She has a chance of very good throws. She get a combo off her throw, one of the only characters that can do that and get solid damage and meter gain.
You did say she can combo off of her throw. We also have Arcueid on the screen who actually has a specific thing when you're in the corner, she can grab you and do a little conversion off of that. I'd like to consider, she made something DP over there. Ooh, but hits the shield. Potentially is going to get punished for that. Gets sent all the way to the screen.
Yeah, that was the Melty buffer. Right. With that shield coming out.
And you guys are going to be saying that, as long as a defensive option, kind of like a get off me, but it is not a universal as he goes for the invincible uppercut. Decent use of meter, and I guess in that case, just to get him off of them, but kind of risky. It could have been a safe jump in that sense, but shout out to Lightice for having the right call in that situation.
Yeah, you say you play Arc, right?
Yes.
So how does this matchup usually go?
This matchup usually goes that Arc wants to run her game pretty early. She actually wants to get there, get in the aggression, and then from there, I think the best spot is the corner because you played up, the grab confirmation combo into there, but in the corner, of course, Arcueid can do the same thing. Yeah. So once she gets that conversion, and normally you're going to see a combo conversion if you're trying to be optimal. You're going to want into the 2-1-4C into the end. Okay, well that's a decent one. He's going to go for the 2-2C into the hit confirm. Oh, but it gets hit with the cross up right over there. Showed him the people's elbow.
Another cross up. Yeah, that's another thing with Miyako too. That cross up good if you're mid-screen at least.
But Global's going to go up one. Lightice is going to have to figure out that match in the situation. Actually, for your question earlier, both these characters do want to be up close. They do want to administer pressure. But at the same time, I think Miyako, I think, like I was saying earlier, Arc does open you up, but she opens you up the Melty Blood way. While I think Miyako has other opportunities besides that, like she has the standing overhead. She also has the gimmicky cross-up if you want to do. She also has like conversion low options off of that. The way that she can grab you from mid-screen and actually combo, send you to the corner. But it seems like Global is actually getting a good one. Ooh! Uses the force release in that sense to not have to deal with the overhead. Okay.
Oh, yeah, just on like a pixel right now.
Oh, definitely on a pixel. But trying not to get hit. But he is sitting on meter.
A lot of preparation on this, but ends it early.
And that's what I was saying earlier. That uppercut did hit last time, but it can get hit with a safe jump. And a good thing about safe jumps in this game is that it can beat invincible reversal, so you don't want to get sweeped. Lightice was looking a little bit better in that round, but I think that's pretty indicative of probably a potential pattern that could be coming in the games. He doesn't have a game to throw away in that sense, since it is a best of 3.
Tried to do the overhead off the record.
Yep. Oh, finally, and then he shields that. That was a very good
finally response to that cross-up.
Yes.
I like to see it. Lightice player that pretty good adaptation ability. So.
Oh, we definitely seen it in other games that it's been so. If it takes a game in order to get that or you need to get it filled for an opponent, I don't know if he's ever played GlobalFigure before. But not, goes into the people's elbow, confirms into the super. Nice. I believe that's the second time he's falling for that safe jump. He thought he could go for an option to that.
You mentioned it earlier about the safe jumps being good in this game, but that's the thing, that's the counter to safe jump, the shield. Right. So you're going to be looking for that. And then you start doing, empty jump 2A, and then that starts opening you up to the overhead again. To the invincible uppercut again. Oh yeah,
there's definitely layers of Yomi that goes into the defensive systems in this game, which is why I very much like, as it gets hit with the cross-up right over there. Oh, that's rather unfortunate. Doesn't continue the combo into a hard knockdown confirm. And that could be pretty much scrambly. I know. I was going to say. Tries to go for the unblockable 5C charge. Didn't work out in that sense. Goes for the force release. Okay, that would have been American right there.
Oh, another. Yeah, that time Lightice did the shield a little too early.
A little too early.
Yeah. So shield does not block attack or does not shield attacks from behind you. So that's why that happened there.
Right. A lot of common things you'll see is the as he gets the hit confirm is the counter shield towards the A option. You know, once you get in the shield wars, and then people will go for B because you know get smoked from behind. Goes in a counter hit, gets you a hit combo confirm. It's actually pretty disgusting if he gets wrong.
Oh, another one.
Oh, he's getting swept by that. Oh, as he goes for the moon skill version of that variation move. Okay, he doesn't stack at the record in that case. Oh, but gets hit with the dirty jumping into the cross up 2A. That hurts.
Oh, okay. Just mistimed the OS. Probably look for, looking for a heat or uppercut.
Yep. Would have covered both options, and he would have got smoked by the A in that sense. Oh, but he gets hit by the 5C. Yep. It's only going to take 1 or 2 hits. Oh, but puts the force release in the proper spot, but gets smacked up in the air. That's going to be a super, isn't it? And it's going to kill. Lightice is going to even it up 1-1. Pretty good adjustment there.
I told you, Lightice very good at making the adjustments. GlobalFigure, you know, just missing some opportunities, at least on the confirms. I would say that. I mean,
hands gonna be cold, you know.
I get it. You know, probably nervous up there. I don't know, man. It's a nice stage. I do gotta say that. Nice stage. I'll be nervous up there too.
No, very much, very much so. And as he gets hit over there. So for you guys that aren't as familiar with Melty Blood, you just seeing the first time for this weekend. So what I'm seeing a lot in this gameplay, early on, is a lot of counter shield options. You know, going for standing shield and going for crouching shields. Usually that'll allow you to get a couple of options. The A will allow you to get a launcher that'll counterattack the opponent. The B will get you a phase around that'll let you hit it in case, like you did right there. And then the other option, which requires a little bit of moon gauge, is the BC option, where it goes into an invincible kind of a lariat move, upward. And it'll basically stuff you out or give you out of certain situations depending on it. But the GlobalFigure is going to take that away. What is Lightice going to need to do to get from behind over here?
You saying Lightice?
Yeah.
Like really, it's losing in the neutral just because letting, it's hard though, but letting GlobalFigure do a lot of these IEDs in, not really trying to contest. It's hard against Miyako though, just because her JB or JC, those are really good air buttons. But you see that GlobalFigure just getting in with these, but there's a jump seat mark.
And that was a fatal counter too, but unfortunately he pressed the B after that, so he wasn't able to get the counter hit bounce after that. Oh, that was a tough shield over there. Go into a great startle combo 2M. Beefy button sent them right back down. What's he gonna do? Force release. Okay, that was a good spot to put that there. Could have gotten baited it out.
It's so weird here. You call it force release. I always just think of it as heat.
I mean, old school what you doing? It's heat. Tomato.
No, I get it. No, I understand. It's just, but GlobalFigure takes the set there with that combo with the tweet.
Clean.
So I just mean, I always just think, heat. Just like how people call it in Guilty Gear, like XR, people say risk. I'm like,